If you're a fan of the picks, please follow the link in the description, or if you're on Instagram, the link in the bio. Fill out the picks for this week so that you, the fans, can pick against the experts each week. So week five's picks up in the description for Instagram, and up in the bio for Instagram, and down in the description for YouTube. Go ahead and fill out, pick your teams, and see how you compare each week to the experts. Thank you.
Welcome back to the picks. As you see here, it's week 5. Some exciting things to happen. Week 4 results. We had a 3-way tie between Cut, Earl, and myself at 11-5. Frank and the fans went 9-7. Big old oof. Joining me today is Cut and Earl. Frank's gonna have to be recorded at a later time due to his scheduling, but here we are. How you doing, boys?
I'm doing all right. A little sleepy, but making it happen.
I can't catch up, man. One game.
Dude, I feel that. Overall records for the season, Cut still stays in first place at 44-20. Earl's in second place at 43-21. I'm tied now with the fans at third place at 42-22, and Frank's bringing up the old rear at 41-23. Last week, the Monday Night Football score, Cut, you got it perfect. You guessed 28-14, and that was the final score of the game. So congrats there.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty cool. Some big upsets last week, basically were the Giants, and the Jets for sure, which makes it a little more balanced of a league this year, but makes those picks even harder. Cut, you're first on the board this week, since you still remain in first place. So whenever you're ready to go, I can start the timer.
I'm good to go.
You're on the clock.
Oh yeah. All right. So game 1, I'm going to take the Rams over Seattle. The Rams are looking amazing with Stafford at the helm. He's coming into his own there. I'm going to take Atlanta over the Jets. I'm just going to pick against the Jets the rest of the year. Green Bay over Bengals. They're rolling pretty hot. Bengals just don't have not the same caliber team. Minnesota over Detroit. I'm going to take Pittsburgh over Denver. I like Denver this year so far, but Pittsburgh, I think, has more weapons. Tampa Bay over Miami. That's an easy one. Washington over New Orleans. I think they're going to have a pretty big game this week. And this one I was kind of in between about, but I think I'm going to go Carolina over Philly. Christian McCaffrey might come back, but even if he doesn't, I like the way their quarterback's playing. Tennessee over Jacksonville. That's an easy one. Big bounce back week here for New England. We played very well against Tampa Bay, and I think we smoked Houston. We lost Stephon Gilmore, but we haven't had him all year. That's okay. That's a player of the year a few years back. Still love him. I'm going to take the Raiders over the Bears in this next one. Raiders have been playing great all year. And big, tough loss, their division rival. But Chargers are pretty good. I'm going to take the Chargers over Cleveland. Dallas over New York. Arizona over San Francisco. This game might be pretty close. And this one, probably the game of the week. I'm going to take Buffalo over Kansas City, though. I think that's going to be a future lockup for the AFC title this year. And then for the final week, or the final game of the week, I'm going to do Baltimore over Indy. And I'm going to do, let's go 21-24 Baltimore.
21-24?
21-24 Baltimore.
Okie dokie. Okay, those were pretty good picks. Let me stop the clock right here. All right, Earl, whenever you're ready, you can start it up.
All right, man. I missed the Arizona game, so let's skip it on the board and we'll come back to it, okay?
Okay.
The Seahawks losing 3 straight under Russell Wilson is, I would say, odd, but I'm picking the Rams. I think they're going to get it done. They took a tough loss. They didn't look very good. Stafford didn't look very good, but I see him bouncing back. I got the Vikings over the Lions. That's a no-brainer. The Lions look terrible. I'm going to take the Falcons over the Jets. They really shouldn't have beat Tennessee. Snuck it in there. Got it done, I guess. Packers over the Bengals. Steelers over the Broncos. I like the Broncos. I haven't been super impressed with them. I think the Steelers need a win. So I think they're going to get it done. Bucks over Dolphins. Jacoby Brissett. That's enough said. Saints over the Washington football team. Boy, the Saints. They are a tough team to get a read on this year. Washington football team isn't very good. And that defense isn't as elite as I thought it was. Panthers over the Eagles. Panthers look really good. Sam Darnold looks really good. DJ Moore playing out of his mind. I don't have a whole lot of faith in Philly. Titans over the Jags. This is I hope Derrick Henry just runs pissed off and destroys the Jags. Urban Meyer is an idiot. And it makes me laugh to see him doing so poorly. I got the Pats over the Texans. The Texans have played well this year, but Bill outcoaches them. Raiders over the Bears. Raiders, good defense, terrible offense. I don't think Justin Fields is very good at all right now. And the Raiders have looked really good. I've been very impressed with them, even though they lost to the Chargers. The Chargers are a really good team. I'm gonna take the Chargers over who are they playing?
Browns.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Chargers over the Browns. The Browns offense didn't look very good, and I think I like the Chargers. They look good. I'm gonna pick them. Cowboys over the Giants. Boy, Dak Prescott balling out. I like the Bills over the Chiefs. The Bills offense is really good, and the Chiefs have not looked very good. That defense is Swiss cheese. Then I got the Ravens over the Colts, 24-17.
And then coming back to the 49ers and Cards game.
I like the Cardinals. That offense is potent, and the Niners offense is a little stagnant. They don't have a lot of big play guys. Yeah. And as for the Lions, they're terrible. They're absolutely terrible. Jared Goff, too many turnovers. I don't know why he ever thought he was going to be able to come to a lesser team and play at a high level.
Right.
It's pretty hard to watch, man. My wife and I didn't even finish the last game, so
Rough.
that is it for me.
Alrighty then. My 5 minutes are on. I think one of the locks of the week is going to be Rams versus the Rams over the Seahawks. They played a very good Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. Jets and Falcons. I don't know if the Jets played well or if the Titans just played terrible. But then the Falcons also played terrible and lost on the final drive against the Washington football team. So Jets, I'm going Jets for sure. Packers over the Bengals. I think that's another lock pick for us this week. Too easy. Now, Lions, Vikings. Last week you had the Dick fumble that replaced the butt fumble. The Bears didn't play the best. The Vikings are just one of those teams that just haven't gotten it done. I'm going to go with the underdog here, though. I'm going to go Lions. I just feel like they need that win, and they just need to tell the Vikings that it's time to start trading for the future because
My boy
Cousins is garbage. Okay, Broncos Steelers. The Broncos were 3-0, but their opponents were 0-9. So that was still a better undefeated streak than the Steelers last year. But I think the Steelers bounced back from that loss against the Packers. They played very well in the first half against the Packers. Dolphins Bucks. That's another lock pick of the week. Tom Brady for sure. If anyone's good at killing dolphins besides a specific country that I'm not going to name, it's fucking Tom Brady. Okay. Saints and Washington football team. I think the Washington football team get it done. They have a very good defense. The Saints, they're wishy-washy. I don't think they get it done with the defense that Washington comes up. Eagles, Panthers. I don't think the Eagles have it. So Panthers for sure, with or without Christian McCaffrey. I think Sam Darnold over the last 2 weeks has had 5 rushing touchdowns, or maybe that's on the season, but that's still quite a lot for Sam Darnold. Titans, Jags. Again, Jags go to 0-5. Titans, this will probably be a lock pick for sure. Patriots, Texans. I think Bill really showed what he can do against a good offense, really stopped Tom Brady a ton. They almost Tom Brady, but they doinked it off the field goal post. So I think the Pats ride that wave and they beat the Texans. Bears and Raiders. Justin Fields now the official starter for the Bears. But whenever they officially name a starting quarterback, they suck. And I do not like Justin Fields. So I'm going Raiders for sure. Carr's having a great year. The Raiders are showing that they're probably going to be a wild card team. Browns, Chargers. I think the Chargers lose this game to the Browns, actually. They played a very good game against the Raiders on Monday Night Football. Herbert, very good quarterback, but the Browns, they're warming up. Okay, it's time to watch out for the Browns, man. They got Odell Beckham. They're going to start firing on all cylinders. They've got a very good defense behind Myles Garrett. So you just got to watch out for them Browns. And you don't really say that too many times in the 20-year period. Giants, Cowboys, man, Dak Prescott is starting to roll. Zeke's starting to earn that $90 million contract. So the Cowboys for sure. 49ers, Cardinals. I think the Cardinals come out and they win this game. They're playing very good ball right now. Kyler Murray's playing in real life like he played with the quarterback in Madden. It's pretty great to see. It's wild. Bills and Chiefs. The Bills defense last week put a big old goose egg up for the opponent. But the Chiefs have a very high power offense. I think this is a really good shootout. I'm glad it's a Sunday Night Football game. But I think the Bills get it done for sure, just because I think they're a more complete team than the Chiefs are. The Chiefs are an offense team, and the Bills are a more complete team than that. And last but not least, Colts versus Ravens. The Ravens, they've been playing some good ball. I know they've had a lot of injuries this year, but each week they slowly get a little bit of their players back. I think the Ravens roll through this team. I think the Ravens end up scoring 34, and they only allow 21 points. So that's the end of that for sure.
Damn. No love for the Colts, huh?
No love for the Colts. No, Wentz,
I gotta tell you, I like the Colts, dude. If they had a real good receiver, that offense would be pretty legit.
If they had a quarterback that could stay healthy.
Fair.
But yeah, last week though, some major upsets. 11-5 for three of us though. I mean, it wasn't that bad. But we're starting to see a more balanced NFL to where, I mean, yeah, you've got your dominant games this week that are probably going to be like the Bucs and the Steelers, but there's a lot of games that are coming up that are going to be like, who the fuck's going to win, dude? Where am I going to put my money on my parlay,
It has been a little tougher picking games this year. Plus, you have teams playing super inconsistent, like New Orleans, Tennessee. Like, what do you do with those guys? They go in and lay an egg against the Jets. So it's like, okay, what do they do against the next team?
You're super confused. Now I have a live coverage. We're going to head over to the other Jake Taylor for Frank's pick. Thanks, Jake Taylor. Joining us from a different studio, clearly a different person because I'm not wearing the same outfits. My name's JT, and this is Frank. Frank, good to have you with us.
Good to be here. I'm in a closet.
Frank, I explained earlier, Frank, didn't have the best week last week, 9-7, but I mean, I've had worse. I've had a couple 8 and 7-9s last season. But you're last to make your picks. Let me know when you're ready, and we can start that right on the clock.
I'm ready. Ready spaghetti.
Right. Ready spaghetti. We're going. We're live.
All right. So Rams, Seahawks. Rams had a bad week last week. Seahawks had a bad week last week. I think Rams are going to bounce back. Oh no, actually, I'm going to go Seahawks. I'm going Seahawks because I feel like Seahawks they got to turn it around here, and the Rams were exposed a little bit to the Cardinals.
It's a great point. The Seahawks, that would be 3 losses in a row, which is unheard of.
Especially Pete Carroll and Russell Wilson. So, Jets, Falcons. Jets look good. Falcons, they're the Falcons, so I'm going Jets. I think they got a little taste of victory last week.
No, I'm saying.
Packers, Bengals. Bengals are looking good, but I can never bet against Aaron Rodgers, so I'm going go Pack go. Go Pack go.
Hey.
Lions, Vikings. I'm going Lions. I'm sticking with the Lions, man. I think they finally get a win here.
Hell yeah. I same mentality, Frank.
They have to, Broncos, Steelers. I like Broncos. I'm still high on Teddy. Dolphins, Bucks. I'm going Bucks. Can't bet against Tom Brady. He is the GOAT.
And he's really good at killing dolphins.
Yes, he did it for 20 years. You know, Pita doesn't like him. Saints versus Washington football team. You know, Saints got exposed last week, but I got to go Saints. Eagles, Panthers. You know, again, you know, do I vote with my heart or pick with my heart or with my brain? Sam Darnold's good. He's looking good in Carolina, but I think I'm going Birds. Eagles look decent against KC. Got a couple stupid penalties, but it's the second time this season that a receiver ran out of bounds and then tried to reestablish themselves in the end zone and caught a touchdown. So
it's also the fourth time, I believe, in NFL history that neither team punted the entire game.
That's awesome. So I liked how they hung with KC a little bit, but you know, Sirianni's still learning, freshman coach. So, but I'm going Eagles. I think the Eagles can pull it out. Titans, Jags. I think Titans are going to grab the asses of every one of the Jags players and grind up on them. So let's go Titans. Urban Meyer, keep living it up, man. Keep partying.
Keep partying. Party on, Wayne.
Yeah, keep doing it, dude. Just don't get videotaped, you know. Pats versus the Texans. I'm going Pats. I liked what I saw out of Mac Jones. Bears versus Raiders. Whew. I like the Bears. I'm going Bears.
Wow, Justin Fields' first start, and you're going to call it a win. I mean, first official start as QB1.
Browns Chargers. I'm liking. I love Justin Herbert, so I'm going LA. Giants Cowboys. I keep wanting to bet against the Cowboys every week because I fucking hate Dallas and I cannot stand everybody's love for Dak. Dak's an average quarterback, but they're looking good. I just can't. You know what? No, screw it. I'm going New York. Bright lights in Fort Worth. Giants.
Bold move, Cotton.
49ers Cards. Are we seeing Trey Lance now for the first time? I mean, we saw him Sunday. He did really well.
Yeah, but, you know, this time he'll have all those starting reps in practice, you know.
So I think 49ers are still undefeated, right? Cards are still undefeated?
The Cards, no, you know, the 49ers are not undefeated. The Cardinals record is 4-0. They're still undefeated.
So I think San Fran gets it done. I think they get it done. I like Kyler. I really do. I like what old boy is doing head coach wise with Arizona, former Texas Tech head coach, but I think 49ers get it done. Colts Chiefs. So yeah, dude. Love my man Carson. Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill, you know, and Kelsey. Hard to stop them. But I think my man Carson Wentz gets it done. Colts move to 2-3. I still have the Colts in the AFC Championship against the Buffalo Bills. Bills Ravens. I'm going Bills. I love Josh Allen. Dude's a stud. I think I said in a group chat my top five.
Hey, I had a mistake here. It's Colts Chiefs. Oh, sorry, it's Colts Ravens Bills Chiefs.
I'm still going Colts versus Ravens, Bills versus Chiefs.
Yeah. I wrote those wrong, and then you have your Colts on the Monday Night Football game. What do you think the final score is?
I think the final score is going to be 24-17.
There's already been that pick.
Oh.
But you can still guess it though because everybody else gets the Ravens. So if the Colts win, then you win that pick.
So yeah, I think I like those.
Yeah, the good matchup will be the Bills versus the Chiefs, and then the Colts versus the Ravens. I just had those two mixed up when I was doing my board, but I try to make the board a little bit better every week. So you know, here we are. But Frank, thanks for joining us live from your location. Thanks for making time tonight. We're going to send it back to JT in the studios. JT? And we're back from Frank's picks. Well, guys, I want to say thanks for showing up this week. We'll get this uploaded as soon as I get everything edited. You guys got anything you guys want to say before week 5 of the NFL season starts?
Go Blue.
One
Go
comment
Blue,
about
baby.
last week, I called it. Patriots covered the spread. Eat a dick.
I thought they were going to get blown out. I really did.
Me too.
I'm really happy they didn't get blown out. I was really hoping for, one extra field goal. But it's
I
all
think
right.
that I think Bill Belichick is such a smart coach that he looked at the forecast 4 years ago and realized that it was going to rain that Sunday. So when he knew he was going to lose Tom Brady, he scheduled the Patriots for that week so they can play him in the rain. I think that's as good as the coach as Bill Belichick. And his son.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he looks great.
Yeah, he's
Great.
crazy.
His mullet's better than mine.
Dude,
I do
his
think
mullet.
the importance of coaching in the NFL, though. Like I feel like in the NBA, coaching is not as important as it is in the NFL.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You could surround a team with talent and have them not perform. Just look at the Browns the last 5 years.
Yeah. Yep. And I like the Browns a lot too with you, JT. I just, watching the Chargers the other night, that offense. Whew.
Chargers look good. Herbert looks amazing.
Herbert did look amazing, but I saw Myles Garrett's sleeveless arms yesterday, and he played sleeveless for the first game of the season, and then got drug tested the very next day.
He got random.
I think that's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean his arms are like
Random.
like two small babies, a baby for the bicep and a baby for the tricep. It's crazy. But besides that, like the Jacksonville Jaguars started off their practice huddle. We are going to continue to 1, 2, 3 grind this show to make it the number one. Our belt is still in process. I just got an email update for that today. So when we get that belt finally in, I'll drive up to Earl's place. But during the Jets practice today, they started off their 1, 2, 3 grind, which was hilarious. But other than that, though, that's the picks week 5. Again, Earl can cut with me. Frank was off location today. Make sure you fill out in the bio on Instagram and in the description on YouTube the fan picks, okay? Do that. Do the picks. All right. Goodbye, everyone.